on, on,
on, on,
on, on.
Used to show what happens as a result of touching or hitting against something.
You'll cut yourself on that knife if you're not careful. I hit my head on the shelf as I was standing up.
Used to show something which is used as food or fuel.
What do frogs live on? Does this radio run on batteries?
Because of something.
He doesn't eat any dairy products on account of the diet he is following.
If you do something on behalf of someone, you do it for them or instead of them.
On behalf of the entire company, I would like to thank you for all your work. Unfortunately, George cannot be with us today, so I am pleased to accept this award on his behalf.
Used to give your opinion after you have considered all the facts about something.
On balance, I'd prefer to come straight home.
Only if.
I'll come with you on condition that we're back before midnight.
If someone such as a doctor or a soldier is on duty, they are working.
What time are you on duty tomorrow?
In addition to something else that is bad.
On top of all this bad luck, he lost his mobile phone. And then, on top of everything else, her car was stolen.
Used when you are comparing two different ideas or opinions.
On the one hand, computer games develop many skills. But on the other, they mean kids don't get enough exercise.
Available.
We were amazed at the range of products on offer. You should find out about the services on offer.
Happening or planned.
I'm busy tomorrow, but I've got nothing on the day after. I've got a lot on at the moment. Do you know what's on at the cinema?
In a way which results in forward movement.
You cycle on and I'll meet you there. Move on, please, and let the ambulance through.
Working or being used.
The heating has been on all day.
Lifetime. Lifetime.
The period of time that someone is alive.
We'll see a tremendous lot of technological changes during or in our lifetime. Winners of the competition will receive the holiday of a lifetime. I've only been working here 2 days, but it seems like a lifetime. Civilization. Civilization. Civilization, civilian, civil. Civilization.
Human society with its well-developed social organizations, or the culture and way of life of a society or country at a particular period in time.
Some people think that nuclear war would mean the end of civilization. Cuzco was the center of one of the world's most famous civilizations, that of the Incas. Ancient civilizations.
Cake. Cake.
Cake. Cake.
To be very easy.
The exam itself was a piece of cake. Pay. Pay. Pay, payment, pay, repay, payable, underpaid, unpaid. Paid, paid.
To visit a person or place, usually for a short time.
We thought we'd pay Sam a visit while we were in Oxford. Astonished. Astonished. Astonishment, astonished, astonishing.
Very surprised.
I was astonished to see Miriam there. They looked astonished when I announced I was pregnant. The doctors were astonished at the speed of her recovery. Risky. Risky. Risk, risk, risky.
Dangerous because something bad might happen.
It's risky to buy a car without some good advice. Investing in shares is always a risky business. Authority. Authority. Authority, authorize.
The power to make decisions or to control other people.
The United Nations has used its authority to restore peace in the area. We need to get the support of someone in authority. They have the authority to examine the company's records. Cruelty. Cruelty. Cruelty, cruel, cruelly.
Cruel behavior or a cruel action.
The farmer was accused of cruelty to animals.
Paw. Paw.
Paw. Paw.
The foot of an animal that has claws or nails, such as a cat, dog, or bear.
I found paw prints in the kitchen. Share. Share.
If two or more people share an activity, they each do some of it.
Shall we share the driving? We shared the preparation for the party between us, so it wasn't too much work.
A part of something that has been divided.
The total bill comes to £80, so our share is £20. We must make sure that everyone gets equal shares of the food. The party's share of the vote fell from 39% to 24%.
Series. Series.
Series. Series. Series.
Several things or events of the same type that come one after the other.
He's had a series of tests at the hospital, but they can't find anything wrong. She gave a series of lectures at Warwick University last year on contemporary British writers.
A set of books published by the same company which deal with the same subject.
They do a series on architecture throughout the ages.
Strengthen. Strengthen.
Strength, strengthen, strong, strongly.
To become stronger or make something become stronger.
Exercises to strengthen the leg muscles. The experience only strengthened his belief in God. Semifinal. Semifinal.
One of the two games in a sports competition that are played to decide who will play in the final game.
Who's in the semifinals? She's the youngest player ever to get through to a semifinal.
Counter. Counter.
Counter. Counter.
A long flat narrow surface or table in a shop, bank, restaurant, etc. at which people are served.
There was nobody at or behind the counter when I went into the bank. And I had to wait to be served.